Hey Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching. In today's reading, we are going to take a look and see whether you and your person will be communicating again. Okay, so if you're going through a no contact, no communication phase of your relationship, if you guys, or even if you guys are communicating but it just hasn't been the same, it's a little awkward, it's a little weird lately, we're going to go ahead and see if they're going to, if this is going to go back to normal, or if you guys will have contact communication in the future. It is going to be a general reading, so just please keep mindful. If you're after a personal one, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address is going to be listed just below the video. Alright, so I've laid out the cards before you, and let's begin with the Two of Wands. Interesting. The top row seems to suggest that there is something here that's gotten in the way of you and your person. Someone or something here has managed to weasel their way and wedge this distance between you and your person, whether it's an emotional distance or whether it's a physical distance. It could be another person, okay? So maybe you and your person were in a third-party situation and, they didn't end up choosing you, or they still haven't made a choice. Maybe it's, some other variables that got in the way, like for example, work or feelings or whatnot. It feels like something here has wedged a distance between you and your person, and that distance is still there. Now, for some of you, this could indicate, the Two of Wands could indicate that you and your person are doing a long distance relationship, or maybe your person is currently at a distance to you. Maybe you're not even aware of it, but either they're at an emotional distance, they're being emotionally distant, they're being cold, emotionally detached, aloof, or they're like physically distanced. They have completely pulled away, and they're, I don't know, they could be right now as I do this reading, they could even be like in a different city, state, or an entirely different country. Okay, so distance. Some of you, yeah, this is a long distance relationship and you guys are communicating like online, okay? Or maybe this is someone whom you have met online. Someone here has a choice to make. I feel like with your person, I feel like there's an option or there's a choice, and I feel like your person is struggling to choose, okay? For example, if this is a third-party situation and if your person didn't choose you, there is an energy of regret and remorse, okay? They may be kicking themselves, or they may be guilty about not choosing you. They might even be guilty about, like for example, they may be stuck in a loveless marriage or relationship, and they may have fallen in love with you, but they're scared to leave behind the life that they've built up, or vice versa, okay? And there's an energy of like, someone feels really guilty about having made the decision or having to make a decision, because whatever they decide, whatever they choose to do, someone is gonna get hurt. Unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, right? Someone's gonna end up getting hurt. This no contact, no separation, it is weighing on your person's mind. It is weighing on their energy. So if they feel like, if you're not hearing from them at all, or if you guys are not contacting each other, and you might think your person is not bothered by it, wrong. Your person is like, it's bothering them, okay? They're upset, they're regretful, remorseful over their actions, over what they said, especially if they put you in some sort of third-party situation. Could be you though as well. You could be really focused on what didn't work out, okay, or what was said, or the aftermath of it all, okay? Someone here is really, the Five of Cups is emotional disappointment, it's regret, it's remorse, it's really, it's stuck in the past. And your person, I think your person or you may be using all sorts of avenues to distract themselves. Like they may be going out with their friends, drinking, like really partying it up, and that's why it might seem like they're not bothered or they don't care, right? Or maybe this is you, but deep down inside, it's because your person or you, they're trying to distract themselves. They're trying to not think about the situation, even though when they go home, that's all they think about. So no contact, no communication, or this whole separation is, it's weighing on them, and it's weighing on you as well. I do think there is someone else. I feel very strongly that, and for some of you, you might not even be aware that this is a third-party situation. You might not even be aware that your person has put you in a lover's triangle, okay? As far as you're concerned, it's just you and them, and that's it. But it feels like it's you, it's them, and I'm seeing there may be someone else, okay? Or if it's not someone else, because the Three of Cups is a bit of a gossipy energy, maybe it's someone else who is jealous of what the two of you have, right? This person is jealous of what you guys have, and they're trying to, like, it could be someone who, like, someone around them who wants them, and they decided to spread some gossip or spread some rumors about you. They decided to really get in this person's ear to create some tension or friction between the both of you. And they've clearly managed to do that, right? Or, you know, it could be around your energy. I don't know, but it feels like someone here is, like, they may be jealous. They may be jealous of what the two of you have, and maybe even though they're not involved with the other person romantically, okay? But because of their jealous, possessive energy, they've managed to weasel their way between the both of you and sort of create this separation and create this friction. See what I mean? But I do think that there is someone else. I do think it's like the fact that there's Three of Cups here in the air, the fact that the cloaked figure is focused on the Three of Cups, and, you know, the fact that you've got the Two of Wands, it's like some sort of decision has to be made. And I feel like someone here is getting in the way. So even if it's not like a third person romantically, it's a third person trying to, you know, is jealous and is trying to get involved, okay? It's trying to stick their nose in your business. Could be a friend, could be a family member as well, but it feels like this person is a little jealous. Will there be contact, or will there be communication in the future? I mean, you guys have both the Emperor and the Empress. I think what you have is something very special. I think what you have is something very strong, and, you know, together with the Emperor and the Empress, you guys could build an empire. So, and I think you both recognize that. I think you both recognize that what you have is something so powerful, something so profound, it's something so strong. And I think that with your person, you know, aside from what's going on between the two of you now, this person can give you a lot of stability. They can give you a lot of security, and they can give you a lot of assurance as well, a lot of confidence, right? And I think you know, you provide the same. I think the way that your person sees you is like, you know, in this Emperor or Empress energy, someone very powerful, someone very confident, someone very attractive, someone who knows what they're doing, even if they don't necessarily do, they just come across that way. They're just, you know, someone who's well put together, a bit of an authoritative figure, okay? Someone who's, you know, who takes the lead, who, you know, holds the rein, that kind of energy. Someone who's in control of their destiny, in control of what they're doing. So I think your person is like, I think it intimidates them, to be honest with you. I think it intimidates them, or if this is how you see them, it intimidates you. But they definitely want this reconnection, okay? And I think you feel the same. I think you want to be able to reconnect with this person. And whatever got in the way here, I think you're just trying to, I think you're really trying to be patient with the whole process. I think you're really just trying to allow, you know, the chips to fall where they may. I think you're really taking the time. I think you're really taking the time to feel your feels, and I think it might be a good idea to also just give them a bit of space. I think a lot of you are doing that anyways, but to give yourself space as well, just to sort of soak it all in, okay? There's been some things here that are going on that I feel like might be a little bit confusing. So maybe, you know, giving yourself some emotional space, mental space to figure that out might help with the situation. And I think, honestly, your person is coming across as someone who is not bothered or not fazed by this relationship, or by this, this connection, but that's not the case. Like, they do care, and, you know, they might even be really emotionally upset and crying at times over this, over what happened. And I think they're really focused. I think they're so focused. What happens is, I think maybe even the both of you are so focused on what went wrong or what is going wrong that you're not really looking forward to the future on how you can fix this and how you can reconnect. And maybe you guys just need to do that, I don't know. But with Temperance, there is this alchemy to it, there is this magic to it, and it's also a reminder to be patient, okay? If it's meant to be, I know it sounds cliche, if it's meant to be, it will be, okay? And if the two of you are meant to be, the cards seem to indicate that, you know, this is something special, and why would either of you want to throw it away? It'll work out, okay? You just have to be patient with it. You just have to, you know, you have to let it flow organically. You have to let it flow fluidly, because I think there will be an opportunity for you to heal this, okay? Because Temperance also offers such a healing energy, such a, you know, therapeutic kind of energy. I think it'll be there will be a chance for you to reconnect to understand really what happened. Because to me, I don't know why, but even the cards seem to not necessarily lean into this, but I get this energy of there being let me start again. I get this like energy of there having been a lot of confusion about what happened, or who said what, or why they did what they did, or why they chose how they chose, or vice versa. And I think in time everything will make sense. So yes, there will be contact, there will be communication, but it's coming in digitally. Okay, I feel like there'll be digital communication. So whether it's like a text message or a phone call, or even like on a social media platform, okay, it just feels like that kind of energy. Your person is acting, I think, a little bit cold, or they're acting a little bit distant, because I think they're so like they're so aware of how they come across, and they don't want to break that character, if that makes sense. Like they don't want to show emotion, because maybe they feel like emotion is a sign of weakness. It's not. But yeah, it just feels like this person is really just trying to act really cool, calm, and collected. They're like a duck, okay? On the surface, that's how they look, and that's how it seems, but below the surface, boy oh boy, there's a lot of chaos going on there. So don't be fooled by their cool exterior, because they are bothered by this. They're very upset. They do think about you, but I just think that, you know, your person is kind of scared to feel their feels and is just distracting themselves. Alright guys, and I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Please show your support to the channel if you haven't already by subscribing to the channel. Guys, it means a lot. Please hit that subscribe button. And what else? By liking or disliking, it's all engagement, sharing or commenting. Thanks guys again for your attention and your energy. Bye.